maybe the next part we should make is the knob socket head cap screw. Normally you don't have to make 3D models of screws because they're standard parts and the supplier will normally give you one, but it's a good exercise. So I've got the drawing right here, and this looks to me like 2 extrusions, so we could do like 1 extrusion for 1 cylinder and then another extrusion for another cylinder. So again, we're just going to start off with a 2D sketch. Pick any random plane, doesn't matter. I'm going to make a circle, and let's make this the head of the screw. Oops, sorry, I scrolled down. That head of the screw is 0.324 inches in diameter, so we're going to make that the dimension. Fully constrained, so we can move on, finish sketch, and let's extrude it a distance of 0.216 inches. Okay, next thing we want to do is make the shaft of the screw, so we're going to make a 2D sketch, and then let's just make it on this face. And then we'll make another circle. We know this one's going to be smaller. This one is 0.216 inches in diameter, so we'll set that. And it's fully constrained. Hit finish sketch, extrude it, and it picked it automatically. Sometimes you'll have to pick what you need it to extrude. And this distance is, okay, we have to do a little math, right? The whole screw is 0.841 inches long and the head was 0.216, so this shaft is going to be the difference. But we can actually cheat and have Inventor do the math for us, so we can just find the difference between those two. So we got that. Next thing we want to do is, let's make this feature. So this is the place where you put the Allen key to tighten the screw. So how do we do that? What we want to do is we're going to basically draw a what is that, a hexagon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a hexagon. We're going to draw that hexagon and we're going to extrude it into the part as a cut. So we're going to start a 2D sketch again on this surface this time, and there is a polygon tool. So we can make hexagons really easily. It's already preset to make the hexagon, and we can make it like that. Say done. Because I want this to say fully constrained, we're going to have to draw a line here from the top to the bottom, and then I'm going to hit escape. I'm going to select that line. I'm going to make it a construction line. Whoops, it's this one, construction line. Then I'm going to go over here where it says vertical, and I'm going to click that. And that's going to make that construction line vertical so it knows exactly where it's supposed to be. What else do they give us? They say it's 0.15625 inches across the flats. So I'm going to set that distance. So from here to here, I clicked the wrong point, so I got to try again. From here to here, 0.15625, I think, if I'm right. Yes. And it's fully constrained, so we can say finish. Next thing we want to do is extrude it in as a cut, and the distance is 0.1 inches. So we're going to go back to extrude. Notice that it picked the wrong direction, so we can just say go the other way, and the distance we want you to go is 0.1. And then you say OK. The last thing we have to do is put the threads on the shaft of the screw. The screw's got to screw into a nut or someplace where there's internal threads. The threading is 12-24 UNC. The 12 is related to the diameter of the bolt. The 24 means how many threads per inch. So there's 24 threads per inch, and this stands for Unified National Coarse Threads. So you can get the same diameter thread in a fine thread, and so that would be called UNF, and it would have more threads per inch. Anyway, I'm just kind of procrastinating. Okay, here's the thread tool. So you click that one, And then you're going to click on that shaft. You want to go into specification, and it already picked 12-24 because we had the diameter correct. And that's all we need. So we're going to say OK, and the part is done. So now just make sure to save it in your project folder, and you're done with the knob socket head cap screw.